Lady and the Tramp was aired 70 years ago and was one of Disney's most heartwarming film. It was a musical romantic comedy movie about a pampered little dog called Lady and her newfound lover who was recognized as the Tramp. With all the voice actors having passed away by now, we are going to remember them all and also see the characters they voiced in this film. We start with Lady, who was a Cocker Spaniel that belonged to a man called Jim Deere and his wife Darling. The entire film revolves around how she grew from a young pup to a beautiful dog, and how her entire life changed after her owners became parents to a new baby, and also how she met and fell in love with a street dog. She started off as timid and naive, but was also a very friendly pup who made friends in every location she went. And just like any other dog, Lady was very loyal to her owners, and was always following them around from the bedroom to the kitchen, and sometimes even to the loo. The film ended when she gave birth to some pups, and it was the voice of Barbara Luddy that voiced her. She was an American actress in the 20s and 30s, and also worked for Disney in the 1950s to the 70s. This beautiful legend passed away on the first day of April 1979 from complications of lung cancer. She was 70 years old. Darling was the owner of Lady and a good wife to Jim. She had a son called Jim Jr., and was a woman who was considered to be considerate and caring to her family. And as a new mother, she became gentle and passionate as we saw her singing lullaby to her son for him to calm down. She was the one who was closer to Lady, and it seemed like she understood her language and gestures when she tried to communicate to her. Peg, on the other hand, was a Pekingese and one of the dogs from the dog pound. She was one of Tramp's crush in the film, and was also seen being so friendly and protective towards Lady. Her catchphrase was "What a dog," and her name and her beauty were strictly made to resemble Peggy Lee, who was the voice actress of both Peg and Darling. Her real name was Norma Dolores Egstrom, and was an American singer and songwriter. She was like the Sabrina Carpenter of the 1940s, and her music career spanned for over 7 decades. She passed away on January 21, 2002 at the blessed age of 81. Her passing was due to diabetes and a sudden heart attack. Jock was a Scottish Terrier who was the best friend of a guard dog called Trusty. He was sweet and loyal, but could also get really aggressive when it was time to defend his circle of friends. He was the smallest dog in the group, and he was known to value all of his loved ones, and also treated Lady like a close relative. The only thing he did not like was sharing his bones, which he always treated like priceless artifacts. Another dog was Doxy, who was a dog that was seen in the dog pound. He was a small and slender dachshund with a reddish body and long ears. He loved singing and howling with his friends, and was always seen trying to escape the dog pound by digging tunnels which never worked. Both these two beautiful boys were voiced by Bill Thompson, who was a voice actor and an American radio personality since the 1930s. He was also the voice of Dodo in Alice in Wonderland and also Mr. Smee in the first animated Peter Pan movie. He sadly passed away on 15th of July, 1971 at a young age of 58 years. He succumbed due to a septic shock. Another dog was Trusty. He was an old bloodhound and the best friend of Jock. He was the neighbor of Lady and possibly the oldest dog in the film. In his early days, he was a service dog that worked on tracking and catching criminals, but age caught up with him, and his sense of smell stopped working the way it used to. He was also very absent-minded and a little incompetent, but was again very loyal and respectful to his friends and even outsiders. He was voiced by Bill Baucom, who was an actor and a television presenter. He passed away on March 16, 1981 at the age of 70. Mr. Busy was a brown beaver and just a minor character in the film. If you watched Winnie the Pooh, he kind of sounded like Gopher. He was a large rodent with a big beaver tail, and was known to be very kind and friendly to all. He was also a hard-working beaver, and somehow a helpful one too, as we saw him helping Lady to remove her muzzle. He was voiced by Stan Freberg, who was an American actor and comedian, a musician and also a puppeteer. Blessed with 2 children in his lifetime, Stan passed away on April 7, 2015 from pneumonia at the age of 88. Tramp was a stray mutt and a playboy whose free-living lifestyle changed the day he fell in love with Lady. He had a laid-back personality and was also very childish. He had no family nor home, but was nevertheless happy and contented. He was street-smart and knew a lot about the streets and his fellow street dogs. But after dating and getting married to Lady, they had 4 puppies together, and he was later adopted by Jim and Darling. Voiced by the late Larry Roberts, who was an American actor in the 1950s. He passed away on July 17, 1992 at the age of 65 years. Boris was just a dog who was seen in the dog pound with Peg and Doxy. He was a tall and slender borzoi with very sweet sentimental words about love. He was known as the philosopher of the group and was quite peaceful and friendly. Voiced by Alan Reed, an American actor who we previously discussed in The Flintstones, where he voiced Fred Flintstone. He passed away on June 14, 1977 at the age of 69 years, and his cause of demise was as a result of bladder cancer. Jim Deere was the husband of Darling. Just like his name, he was a dear and a loving person both to his family and other dogs. He was a dog lover but was also a bit stern and naive, especially when it involved ladies sleeping on their bed. Nevertheless, he was quite a good gentleman, and he took the responsibility of taking care of Ladies and Tramp's puppies without hesitation. He was voiced by Lee Miller, who was mostly a voice actor for animated films and radio programs. On the 21st of September 1980, he sadly passed away at the young age of 56 years from cardiorespiratory failure. Tuffy was seen in the dog pound and was a mutt with reddish-brown and white fur. He loved joking around and singing, and was also a friendly and good-looking boy. Pedro, on the other hand, was a Chihuahua and one of the dogs from the dog pound. He was a small and slender Chihuahua with short whiskers and long ears. He was silly and an easily distracted fella, and was known for his sweet Mexican accent. 2 Good Boys voiced by Dal McKennon, who was an actor with a career spanning for 50 long years. He passed away on 14th of July 2009 at the age of 89 years. He passed away peacefully from natural causes. Aunt Sarah was the aunt of Jim Deere, and was seen as a minor antagonist who went to see the newly born Jim Jr. She wanted to kick Lady out of the house because she saw her as a threat to the baby. And as a cat mom, she disliked dogs and was very rude to them. Anything wrong that happened in the house, she always blamed it on Lady, even when it was her cats who did the damage. This tall, elderly character was voiced by the beautiful Vera Felton, who was an American actress and the voice of the fairy godmother in Cinderella. She unfortunately passed away on the 14th of December, 1966 at the age of 76 years from a stroke. And last but not least is Tony, who was an Italian culinary artist and a businessman. He was a good friend of the Tramp, and was seen playing and singing the famous Bella Notte while Lady and the Tramp were having a nice dinner together. At number 1, we have Ariel, from The Little Mermaid. Ariel is a curious mermaid who dreams of exploring the human world. She trades her voice to the sea with Ursula for a chance to live on land and win Prince Eric's love. Her story is one of adventure, self-discovery, and following her heart. Number 2, we have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Belle is a book-loving young woman who values intelligence and kindness. She sees past the Beast's rough exterior, discovering the man within. Her journey teaches that true beauty lies within and that love is found in unexpected places. Coming up at number 3, we have Jasmine from Aladdin. Jasmine is a strong-willed princess who seeks freedom from the confines of palace life. She falls for Aladdin's kindness rather than wealth. Her story highlights independence, self-worth, and the courage to follow one's path. Number 4, we have Cinderella. Cinderella is a kind and resilient young woman who remains hopeful despite mistreatment by her stepfamily. With the help of her fairy godmother, she attends the royal ball and finds happiness. Her story embodies perseverance, kindness, and believing in dreams. At number 5, we have Rapunzel. Rapunzel is an adventurous princess with magical hair, kept in a tower by Mother Gothel. She escapes with Flynn Rider and embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Her story is about courage, freedom, and finding one's true identity. Number 6, we have Snow White. Snow White is a kind and trusting princess whose beauty makes her the target of her jealous stepmother. She finds refuge with the 7 dwarfs but falls into a deep sleep due to a poisoned apple. Her story is one of kindness, innocence, and triumph over evil. Coming up at number 7, we have Elsa. Elsa, born with ice powers, struggles with fear and self-acceptance. She isolates herself to protect others, but eventually learns that love and self-acceptance are the keys to controlling her magic. Her story is about embracing who you are. And then at number 8, we have Anna. Anna is Elsa's optimistic and adventurous sister, determined to reconnect with her. Her impulsiveness leads to trouble, but her love and perseverance help mend their bond. Her journey highlights bravery, love, and the strength of family. In number 9, we have Mulan. Mulan disguises herself as a man to take her father's place in the army. She proves her strength, intelligence, and courage, ultimately saving China. Her story is about breaking societal norms and discovering inner strength. At number 10, we have Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. Tiana is a hardworking young woman who dreams of owning a restaurant. After being turned into a frog, she learns the importance of love and balance. Her story celebrates ambition, perseverance, and embracing joy in life. Coming in at number 11, we have Pocahontas. Pocahontas is a free-spirited woman who seeks peace between her people and English settlers. She follows her heart despite challenges, emphasizing harmony, respect, and courage in the face of adversity. At number 12, we have Lady from Lady and the Tramp. Lady is a refined Cocker Spaniel who experiences life beyond luxury when she meets Tramp. She learns about love, loyalty, and seeing beyond social differences in a heartwarming journey. At number 13 stands Fiona in Shrek. Fiona starts as a cursed princess but learns to embrace her true ogre self. Falling for Shrek, she challenges traditional fairy tale expectations, showing that true beauty comes from within. Coming up at number 14 is Velma Dinkley from Scooby-Doo. Velma is the intelligent and logical problem solver of Mystery Incorporated. She often cracks the case using her analytical mind. Her character proves that intelligence and curiosity are invaluable traits in any adventure. And still on the subject, at number 15 we have Daphne Blake. Daphne is the fashionable yet resourceful member of Mystery Incorporated. While often seen as the danger-prone one, she proves to be brave and skilled, using her ingenuity to help solve mysteries alongside her friends. At number 16, we have Kim Possible. Kim is a high school student who doubles as a world-saving spy. With her tech-savvy best friend Ron and genius Wade, she takes on villains while balancing school life. Her story highlights confidence, teamwork, and determination. Coming in at number 17, we have Lola Bunny from Space Jam. Lola is a skilled and confident basketball player introduced in Space Jam. She is independent, quick-witted, and doesn't tolerate disrespect, proving herself as a valuable teammate and strong female character. Number 18, we have Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Jessica is a glamorous singer known for her sultry appearance, but is fiercely loyal to her husband, Roger. Despite her mysterious persona, she proves that appearances can be deceiving. At number 19, we have Wonder Woman. Diana, an Amazon warrior princess, is a fierce and compassionate hero with superhuman strength and wisdom. As Wonder Woman, she fights for justice, embodying the ideals of strength, peace, and equality. Coming in at number 20, we have Tina Carlisle in The Mask. Tina is a lounge singer and the love interest of Stanley Ipkiss in The Mask. While initially tied to a villainous character, she proves to be strong-willed, choosing her own path by the film's end. Next up, we have Marceline from Adventure Time. Marceline is a vampire queen and musician with a rebellious, fun-loving personality. Beneath her playful exterior, she has a deep emotional side, struggling with her past and relationships, making her a complex and beloved character. Next in, we have Starfire from Teen Titans. Starfire is a kind-hearted and powerful alien princess from Tamarin. Despite her strength, she is innocent and curious about Earth's customs, often providing humor. She values friendship deeply and fights fiercely to protect those she loves. Still on Teen Titans, at number 23 we have Raven. Raven is a half-demon sorceress who suppresses her emotions to control her dark powers. Though distant at first, she deeply cares for her friends and plays a key role in the Titans' success. Her story explores inner strength, self-acceptance, and the battle between light and darkness within oneself. Next up we have Chihiro in Chihiro and the Princesses of Power. Adora, known as Chihiro, is a former soldier of the Horde who discovers her destiny as the legendary warrior. She fights to free Etheria from oppression, learning about friendship, leadership, and inner strength along the way. Coming up next we have Cheetah in Wonder Woman. Dr. Barbara and Minerva, also known as Cheetah, is one of Wonder Woman's most formidable foes. She possesses superhuman agility, speed, and strength, often torn between her human intellect and animalistic instincts, making her a tragic villain. At number 26 we have Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Ahsoka is a former Jedi Padawan of Anakin Skywalker who forges her own path after leaving the Jedi Order. She is strong-willed, skilled in combat, and a symbol of hope and resilience in the Star Wars universe. Coming in at number 27 we have Megura in Hercules. Megura, or Meg, is a witty and independent woman who initially works for Hades, but ultimately chooses love over manipulation. She is sarcastic yet caring, proving herself as a heroine in her own right. At number 28 we have Esmeralda in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Esmeralda is a compassionate and courageous Romani woman who stands up for justice and the oppressed. She is fiercely independent and uses her wit and kindness to challenge corruption and cruelty. Next up, we have Zatana from the DC animated universe. Zatana is a skilled magician and powerful sorceress who uses her abilities for heroism. As a stage performer and superhero, she balances charisma, intelligence, and magical prowess in her fight against evil. Coming in at number 30, we have Black Widow from the Marvel animated universe. Natasha Romanoff, known as Black Widow, is a highly trained spy and skilled combatant. She is resourceful, intelligent, and fearless, often operating in the shadows to protect the greater good. At number 31, we have Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. Also known as Usagi Tsukino, Sailor Moon is a clumsy yet kind-hearted schoolgirl who transforms into a powerful warrior to protect the universe. With her friends, she fights against evil forces while embracing themes of love, friendship, and self-discovery. Coming in next at number 32, we have Nala from The Lion King. Nala is a brave and intelligent lioness who plays a crucial role in helping Simba reclaim his place as king. She is independent, strong-willed, and deeply loyal to those she loves, proving to be both a fierce warrior and a compassionate leader. At number 33, we have Carmen San Diego from Carmen San Diego. Carmen is a master thief with a heart of gold, using her intelligence and skills to outsmart villains while uncovering secrets about her past. She is stylish, strategic, and always one step ahead, making her a fascinating and dynamic character. At number 34, we have Luna from Sailor Moon. Luna is a talking cat who serves as a mentor and guide to Sailor Moon and her team. Wise and caring, she provides crucial knowledge and support, ensuring the Sailor Guardians are prepared for the battles ahead. Up next in number 35, we have Chihiro from Spirited Away. Chihiro is a young girl who finds herself trapped in a mysterious and magical world. Throughout her journey, she grows from a scared and hesitant child into a courageous and determined heroine, learning the value of resilience and kindness. At number 36, we have Rogue from X-Men. Rogue is a mutant with the ability to absorb the powers and memories of others through touch. While struggling with isolation due to her abilities, she proves to be a strong and compassionate fighter who seeks acceptance and control over her powers. And while we are still on the X-Men, coming in at number 38, we have Storm. Also known as Aurora Monroe, Storm is a powerful mutant with the ability to manipulate the weather. She is a wise and regal leader, often serving as a guiding force within the X-Men, using her strength and empathy to inspire those around her. At number 39, we have Mavis Dracula from Hotel Transylvania. Mavis is a fun-loving and adventurous vampire who dreams of exploring the world beyond her father's hotel. She is independent, caring, and willing to challenge traditions to follow her heart. Up next, we have Eilonwy from The Black Cauldron. Eilonwy is a brave and outspoken princess with a strong sense of adventure. She plays a crucial role in the fight against evil, using her intelligence and magical abilities to aid her companions. And then at number 41, we have Marge Simpson from The Simpsons. Marge is the loving and patient matriarch of the Simpson family. She is often the voice of reason, balancing her family's chaotic antics with her wisdom, kindness, and unwavering support. Coming in number 42, we have Juno from Juno. Juno is a witty and independent teenager who faces an unexpected pregnancy with humor and maturity. Her story explores themes of responsibility, love, and self-discovery as she navigates the challenges of young adulthood. At number 43, we have Marie from The Aristocats. Marie is a refined and playful kitten with a sassy personality. As the only female in her litter, she carries herself with elegance while still engaging in fun adventures with her brothers. At number 44, we have Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter Animated. Luna is an eccentric and kind-hearted, witch known for her unique perspective on the world. Despite being often misunderstood, she remains true to herself, displaying wisdom, bravery, and an unwavering belief in the impossible. Coming up next at 46, we have Violet Parr from The Incredibles. Violet is a shy yet intelligent teenager with the power of invisibility and force fields. Throughout her journey, she grows into a confident young woman, embracing her abilities and her place within her superhero family. At number 47, we have Susan Murphy from Monsters vs. Aliens. Also known as Genormica, Susan is a woman who gains incredible size and strength after being exposed to a meteorite. She learns to embrace her newfound powers, proving herself as a leader and hero in the face of extraterrestrial threats. Coming in at number 48, we have Dot Matrix from Spaceballs. Dot Matrix is a robotic companion known for her sarcastic humor and no-nonsense attitude. As a parody of classic sci-fi droids, she adds comedic relief while still proving to be a dependable ally. At number 49, we have Huruai Fujioka from Aran High School Host Club. Huruai is an intelligent and independent student who stumbles into the host club and is mistaken for a boy. Her down-to-earth personality and sharp wit allow her to navigate the club's antics while forming deep friendships. And then finally, we have Yuki Nagato from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Yuki is a quiet and highly intelligent alien interface with vast knowledge and abilities. Though reserved, she plays a crucial role in the series, demonstrating loyalty, logic, and moments of surprising emotion.